Hey man, let's do a basic scale that a lot of my students probably should practice more. This would be the minor pentatonic scale. I'm sure you've all heard about it and you probably have all played it, but this is kind of how I learned it without really knowing the name of it. I just knew it sounded good and kind of fit some basic records I was listening to. So I probably learned it like, hitting an E string and then adding some other notes, which may have worked or not until I found the G. Like, ooh, that's kind of like the discovery of fire. E and G. E is open, G is 3rd fret. Use the ring finger if you would. And so more fiddling around till finally you find the 2nd string, the D and the B. Now you got 4 notes. E, G, E, D, B. And you fiddle around and try every single note you can until you find the 3rd string, 2nd fret, A, and the open G. So penta means 5. It's a 5-note scale. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got more than a complete scale. But if we keep going, we'll find the 4th string, 2nd fret, E, to open D. So here's a few more notes. Neat. Nice. And eventually you'll stumble around, try every note you can, but you might find the 5th string, 2nd fret, B, and open A. And eventually you'll discover the 6th string, 3rd fret, G, to open E. I'm going to crank up my reverb. Wake up. Ah! It scared me. Good one. Let's see what that sounds like. So this is the most basic scale of rock and roll. And that's what I was kind of getting at, mastering the first 3 frets on your guitar before you get too distracted with like buying too many accessories or getting overly concerned with pedals. Pedals are fun, but they kind of get in the way. You end up tripping over them. They short out, and then you're like, you got no sound. Then you got to go fix the cable and power source and all that, and then the gain isn't matched. Very distracting. Yeah, but I still have like a tuner pedal here and a fuzz on the floor. Let's throw some fuzz on. I got a surfy fuzz. Let's cook it up a little bit. More fuzz. It's got some overtones. It's almost on the verge of feeding back at very low volume. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, man, make sure you got that down. If you want to modify it, add one more note. The difference between a E minor pentatonic scale and a blues scale is adding a B flat, which is also called a blue tone or blue note. It's also called the flatted fifth. Might want to look that up. There's some other, I'm going to look up some terms for the flatted fifth or blue note. Blue note. What is it? Blue Note Records. What is a blue note? A note sung or played at a slightly lower pitch than standard for an emotional expressive effect, according to AI, or the flat fifth. Alright. I don't want to look at a video right now. Players often slide bend or slightly detune these notes like microtonal bending. I was looking for blue note, blue note devil. It's historically known as the tritone or diabolus in musica, the devil in music, because of its tense, highly dissonant sound. All right, the devil's interval, the blue note. All right, so that note would be your fifth, flatted fifth. That would be the B flat, which is on third string, third fret, and fifth string, first fret. I'm going to play the scale and include that. This would make it a blues scale. There it was. Or you could bend up to it. Eventually, you could jump this all up an octave and do it like this. Wow, the thing has quite a tone. Let's take the distortion out and play it just clean with reverb. You could play an E minor chord, or, because it is very minor, but you could also play an E7. And the more dissonance would be that the E7 is major while the scale is minor. So there's some friction between that G sharp in the major chord and the scale, which is minor. Completely dissonant, which is kind of fun to play with. In the right way, it can be very appealing, or it can be very sickening and dreadful and horrible. So you can go from that minor scale to a major chord, or keep the chord minor, which fits very well. So they both fit. Depends on what you want to do. So with chords and music, the scales are just a guideline to get you kind of oh, it makes things line up correctly and all works great. But you can get outside of the theory and the scale and play something else, on top of the scale, or adds a color tone that's not normally in the scale, such as an F sharp. That would be like a ninth interval. So here's our E minor chord. Add that ninth, which is F sharp. So you can blend in the F sharp and other notes. So the scale is just a starting point. In my opinion, you can add things to it. All right. Very, very fun to think about. I enjoy making these videos because I'm basically practicing and reviewing basic things that I like to play. All right, friends. Well, I'm jabbering and I better get ready to really go. I've been getting ready all day for this gig, but it really takes a lot of mental preparation or goofing off to get ready. I'm lucky the car is all packed up. I got my PA, got my guitars all packed, straps, wardrobes all lined up. The question is, will my feet hold up? Because they are getting painful as I age. I'm starting to think more about shoes than guitars, so but I'm lucky to be able to play. So I hope you are having fun practicing and doing whatever you're doing. Have a great weekend, and thanks a lot. We'll see you after a while, or you'll see me hopefully. Thank you.